The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting up a throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down carry for Jones. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Vikings trying to make some noise before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has the connection to Jones. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Smith able to put it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit and couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Hauled in left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Escapes the pocket. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
From the 37. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
18, Pioneer. Hurt. Panther 11.
He's throwing for it. He has it. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The Clemson rookie has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Kate, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. He'll get this to Tucker. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
From the 47. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Okay, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Wizards shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Wizards cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Touchdown, Minnesota! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion.
79 Bronco.
To throw it on first down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Here we go, set.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw again on second down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side, and they pick him off again. And the Vikings are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hook.
On play action now, McCarthy. Jones reels it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through.